Okay guys, now that I'm finally home from school, I can actually make this video. We've had a lot, and I mean a lot of speculation on who the hell Patient 46 is. Some theories have ranged from Eleanor, Circus Baby, Vanny, heck even Elizabeth Afton. But this morning, I got a message by my friend PostSense.
Sammy, get up! The identity of Patient 46 has been revealed!
Oh my god, what? Really? I did a little more digging, and as a matter of fact, he was right. I found this entire article based on a new Tales from the Pizzaplex book called GGRY. I spent a lot of time in school piecing together an accurate timeline with the information I had. I do not have official years, but I do have the official chronological order that these events have happened in. And I think it's really crucial to have these details. So without further ado, here is my official Patient 46 timeline. Alright guys, voiceover Sam here. So I guess we're gonna start this off on my whiteboard. Ignore that little thing up there. I accidentally drew in like a permanent marker and I cannot get it off. Anyways, let's start this off. So first of all, we're gonna start it with the good old Pizzaplex. As you can see, it started right here. I don't know the year, as I said before. As you can see, it is brand new, okay? It's open, brand new, fresh. After 3 years, Gregory tampers with the animatronics and makes them look more creepy rather than entertaining. It has to be 3 years because one of Gregory's therapists in the story, GGY, Mary Schneider, was hired, and it says she worked for 3 years, and the therapists after her were all replaced in less than a year. Third, this isn't really timeline-wise, but more so a fact, his therapy sessions had to have been going on during GGY because it is said in GGY he tampers with the animatronics, just like how in the therapy tapes it is said how Patient 46 is the one tampering with the animatronics, making them look more eerie rather than entertaining. Lastly, it is said in the tapes in Security Breach that all of the therapists Gregory and Vanessa had were all found dead. Well, not all of them were found dead, but all of them went missing, and one was found dead, mangled by machinery. This ties into GGY because it is said in the summary that therapists and counselors are going missing. Another fact I also wanted to mention was that one of the counselors in the tapes said how she works in schools. Just like how in the summary, one of the therapists says that she also works in a school, or, you know, goes to a school. And little do we know, later she ends up missing. Not to mention, the very end of GGY, Tony, the main character of GGY, says how he gets lured to the Pizzaplex by Greg, and that's all we see of him. He supposedly dies. So to double down even more, if you still don't believe that article is real, I still have an amazing list over here. As you can see, I spent a lot of time doing this on the bus this morning. So let's just go over it. This is everything we know so far about Patient 46. These are all notes from therapists that I thought were kind of suspicious, so I wrote them all down. Describes him as a phenom / a hacker. He told the therapist he has a tragic past, he's great at self-dialogue, just like how Gregory is. The therapist thinks that he has fantasies, and these could be the animatronics, I don't know. He likes to be inside / in the dark. The third therapist works in schools, just like how the one that went missing in GGY. So that's even more evidence. One therapist's body was found mangled by machinery. He isn't affected at all by it. Technicians see him on the cameras, and he hacked into their systems, causing problems. The cameras are blurry when they see him. You kind of get it at this point. If you really want to read the entire thing, you can pause and go back to when I showed it. Yeah. This is possibly all of the therapist names in order from the tapes in Security Breach. I got these names from the summary of GGY. Of course I did, but yeah, I just think it's really important to talk about, but yeah, these are their official names. Hand transition. Alright guys, so basically, that's what we know as of now, I guess. Other than, hold on, I have it on my phone. Something else I wanted to discuss is some whys. Why does this happen? Why did this happen? Why did that happen? So my first question is, why does Gregory need therapy? I already know what you're thinking. Sam, why are you asking why does he need therapy? He literally went through all that in Security Breach. No, let me say, he's going through this therapy before Security Breach even happened. What sort of horrible thing happened that he needs therapy for, you know? I mean, we already know one of the therapists says that he lied about having a tragic past, and that he had apparently a wonderful childhood, but we don't know. Maybe the therapist doesn't know anything. I don't know. Maybe Gregory did lie. Maybe he didn't. We don't know that. My next question is, why is he tampering with animatronics when he's 12 years old? We canonically know he's 12, because in this book, GGY, his classmate is Tony, and he's 12. So that must mean he's also 12. Like, what? Another question I have for Gregory is if he's really the one tampering with these animatronics, why is he suddenly so scared of them, as if he never did it in the first place? You know, he's the one doing it to himself. He's the one making the animatronics seem scarier, and then he acts as if, like, he never knew that, you know? That just doesn't make sense. And my last question is, why was he seen with someone with bunny ears? I mean, the only people we know with bunny ears in Security Breach is Vanny, possibly Glamrock Bonnie, and Afton. So, I don't think it could be Afton, because we burn him. Vanny, possibly. Glamrock Bonnie, you know what, that's actually a possibility. During the time that the therapy tapes are going on, it's the time where GGY is going on. Because we know this because Gregory is tampering with animatronics around this time, and that lines up with the therapy tapes. But what I'm trying to say, GGY, which is the story we found out Patient 46 from, is several years before Security Breach takes place. And I just wanted to say that maybe Glamrock Bonnie existed around that time. It's most likely Vanny, because the therapist specifically describes the still shot of Gregory on the camera to be distorted, and it looks like rabbit ears. Again, could be Bonnie, but the distorted thing wouldn't make sense. You see, I think it's Vanny because the fact that she brings up it's distorted just gives it all away. It has to be Vanny. But here's the last question I have, and I want you guys to help me answer this. Why would Gregory be speaking to Vanny then? Why? Why is he talking to Vanny? Why is he tampering with animatronics to make them scarier? Even though throughout Security Breach, he acts as if he never did that. He acts as if, like, they're just scary on their own. Could he be being controlled by Afton? Could he be fallen victim to the Afton VR thing? I don't know. I mean, this is why we need a part 2. Thanks for all the support on my last video. I really appreciate it. I have a Discord server if you're interested. I also stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/SammyKale_. But yeah, it was awesome to talk about this. I love doing theories like this. So let me know if you want more theories in the future. And if so, what? What do you want me to touch? You know, like, what topics do you want me to touch, you know? Bye. Have a good day.